Google researchers have introduced a groundbreaking game where every choice sparks a new story and every interaction with characters reshapes the environment. This is Unbounded, a venture by Google DeepMind into the future of gaming, an experience with no definitive end, powered by generative AI. But what does this mean for the way we'll play and experience games going forward? Let's find out. Describing Unbounded and how it works. For so many decades, Google has been at the forefront of technological advancement in ways that have kept them revered in every sector worldwide. But this time, Google has gone a step further to create the unprecedented in the gaming industry, and with Unbounded, the world isn't even ready. Google researchers, in collaboration with other researchers from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and it's everything far from the traditional finite video games we're all used to. While the regular finite games are characteristics set by rules and endpoints, the case is different in infinite games. Unbounded is designed to be an infinite game. This simply means that with this game, there's no limit, no end, and definitely no boundaries. It literally allows gamers to go all out while at it. Leveraging on interactive generative AI and a unique distilled language model in real time, Unbounded is powered by text-to-image and language models that allows players to get very creative while playing this game. Players get to create their own characters, customize their looks and personalities, explore imaginative worlds, and engage in open-ended gameplay while consistently interacting with players in real time. Playing Unbounded stretches the limits of what's possible in gaming. But let's talk about the real power fueling this game behind the scenes. Unbounded revolutionizes gaming with its cutting-edge generative AI technology built on Google's DeepMind advanced machine learning algorithms and large language and visual models. This sophisticated system enables seamless content generation, creating immersive experiences tailored to each player's actions. And this technology isn't exactly new. Google previously demonstrated similar capabilities with DeepMind's music-generated model Lyria, which could compose entire tracks in a specific genre by analyzing patterns in music composition. Key features. Number 1. Open-ended interaction. Natural language models facilitate open-ended gameplay on Unbounded. Players are able to enjoy unlimited real-time conversations with characters in Unbounded, and its generative AI can interpret player inputs more freely, making conversations feel almost human. This means they could have a dialogue with a character, ask questions, or explore ideas that wouldn't typically fit into pre-programmed options, allowing for a more personalized gaming experience. What's truly remarkable is that Unbounded's real-time interaction accelerates to unprecedented speeds, delivering super immediate responses and instantaneous implementation of player prompts. This seamless feedback loop creates a thrilling experience where every decision and action yields immediate consequences. But there's more. Interestingly, characters in Unbounded are designed to refer to past choices in the game. This means they have the ability to remember past choices and further amplify its immersion. They remember your past decisions, building relationships over time and changing their response. For instance, if a player decides to spare a defeated enemy, this might impact future interactions. Other characters might respect or distrust the player based on their actions. Unbounded uses reinforcement learning abilities to achieve this, a type of AI that adapts based on outcomes. Reinforcement learning allows the game to evolve, subtly adapting to the player's style, keeping the experience fresh without predictable patterns. This level of real-time interaction between the game and the player represents a new frontier in gaming technology. Number 2. Game environment generation. In Unbounded, the world isn't static. The game leverages on visual generative AI models to create imaginative visual experiences. In Google Unbounded, the game environment isn't just generated, it's born. Drawing from Google's vast geological data infrastructure, the system crafts worlds that mirror our own while venturing into the fantastical. Streets, buildings, tracks, and any gaming setting emerge from real-world architectural principles, but with a twist. They evolve based on player interaction patterns. For instance, while playing in a forest setting, Unbounded's AI is programmed to help you navigate as intensely as you desire. Based on the prompts you give it, the AI might generate more dense cover or create hidden paths that complement your playstyle. This adaptive technology ensures infinite game possibilities, personalized experience, enhanced realism and immersion, as well as continuous challenge and engagements. Number 3. Character personalization. This happens to be the very feature that ultimately separates Unbounded from other games. In Unbounded, every player has a different experience. Rather than generic characters, players are allowed to get creative with their alter egos. From backstory to appearance to personality traits, character personalization transcends traditional gaming convention, as players are allowed to customize their alter egos to their preference, and there's no limitation on that. The character's physical appearance evolves naturally through gameplay. Spending time in the sun darkens the skin, battle scars tell stories of past conflicts, and proficiency in different activities shapes muscle definition and posture. Clothing shows realistic wear and tear, with materials aging according to weather exposure and usage patterns. Even facial expressions evolved, shaped by the emotional experiences the character encounters throughout their journey. But the true innovation lies in the character's behavioral history. The game tracks thousands of micro-decisions made by players, building a psychological profile that influences how characters interact with them. For instance, a player who consistently helps others might find strangers more willing to trust them, while one who tends toward deception might notice subtle changes in how other characters guard their valuables or choose their words carefully. With this feature, one thing is clear: Unbounded's adaptive technology takes realism to the next level, proving that the game is designed to simulate reality itself. By seamlessly responding to player prompts and preferences, the game creates an immersive experience that isn't just authentic and engaging, but one that gives players a feeling of involvement. Players aren't just consuming content, they're creating it alongside the AI, shaping their story. This concept of player-driven creativity taps into a growing trend where players want control and influence within digital worlds. Associated challenges. As expected, with unique ideas come unique challenges. And one of the greatest challenges for Google is ensuring that Unbounded's content remains cohesive and immersive. With limitless potential comes the risk of incoherent or out-of-place elements. Considering the very advanced technology models used in designing Unbounded, foreseeing the unforeseen before it happens is a must for Google. To address this, Google's AI is designed to follow contextual patterns and logical story progression, ensuring the experience stays grounded. This involves training the AI to avoid inconsistencies. For example, if you're playing in a medieval setting, the AI is trained to avoid inserting futuristic technology or dialogue, keeping the narrative immersive. This attention to context is critical, as it allows players to remain engaged without being disrupted by unexpected or contradictory elements. Again, the allure of endless experiences brings risks, especially the potential for dependency. If Unbounded can infinitely create engaging content, players might struggle to disengage, which could impact their real-world obligations. And the truth is, we live in a world where you and I can easily get carried away, and the potential of Unbounded getting us hooked is as high as its technology. And let's not forget sensitive factors, like increased risk of access to players' data and its misuse, as well as online harassment and toxicity. Commitment to addressing these challenges remains top priorities for Google. Impacts. With all these unique features, Unbounded isn't just a game, it's part of a bigger trend in AI-driven creativity. In fact, it is at the forefront of a larger trend of AI-driven creativity. Generative AI is already used in storytelling, music, and visual arts. This generative approach is gaining traction not just in gaming, but across creative industries. Unbounded's success will inspire a new wave of AI-driven games, driving innovation and competition. In music, we see AI like OpenAI's Jukebox, which can generate unique compositions in various musical styles based on user input. Also, companies like Meta indie developers are experimenting with AI-generated game mechanics, pointing to a future where games feel adaptive and fluid, offering players a unique dynamic experience every time they play. The impacts of Unbounded's AI reach far beyond gaming. Its introduction is set to prompt creation of adaptive educational tools that adjust content to a student's learning speed, or a historical simulation where users can interact with characters based on real events. In corporate settings, AI could create personalized training simulations to adapt to individual performance, providing tailored feedback and scenarios. Even in medical training, generative AI could provide real-time feedback for professionals in high-stakes situations, adapting to different learning styles. The versatility of this technology opens doors for personalized, immersive training across numerous fields, from education to professional development. Coming to its economic impact, the game's influence on the economy is diverse. Firstly, the game's success generates significant revenue through sales, subscriptions, and microtransactions. This revenue stream creates jobs and simulates local economies, contributing to economic growth. And the game's economic benefits extend beyond the gaming industry. Unbounded's AI-driven technology and real-time rendering capabilities can be licensed to other industries, such as film, education, and healthcare. This technology transfer enables knowledge sharing, promoting interdisciplinary innovation. Unbounded has profound social implications. On the positive side, the game fosters global connections and community building. Players collaborate, share strategies, and form lasting friendships. Unbounded's inclusive design ensures accessibility for diverse audiences, promoting social cohesion and cultural exchange. And, here's the best part, the game also has potential therapeutic benefits, providing stress relief, relaxation, and focus improvement. We're just scratching the surface, it seems. The future of Unbounded is full of possibilities. With advancing AI, future versions of the game could incorporate voice recognition, enabling real-time conversation with non-player characters, or advanced physics for realistic world interaction. Imagine a game where the AI-driven environment is so responsive it feels like an open world where players can shape not just their own story, but also contribute to a larger shared experience. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.